Welcome back, one and all, to Zad Gits Good, a Dark Souls Let's Play. This is episode 8, and we're going to go through Anor Londo, also affectionately known as the Anal Rodeo. Because there are some pretty tough parts in this, to be sure. Catch this little elevator. Be patient, don't try to make that jump. Normally that would be waiting for you, but I decided to come down here and be stupid with a gargoyle, so we're doing it again. But it is our old friend from the undead parish. And he's giving me a hard time for some reason. So we'll do a little chug-a-lug. Stop it. Let's not get hit by that, okay, guys? Or let's just go ahead and get hit by it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so he's out of the way. If you go forward, you'll see this big spiral staircase that you can't quite get to just yet, so let's find another way around, shall we? I think we'll start by going over here. Plop. Demon Titanite. It's good for your boss soul weapons. You need the Demon Titanite to upgrade them. Let's run on through over here. And somebody left a nice little message for us, because if you didn't see that, it'd probably be kind of hard to figure out that you're supposed to run up here. Go through this broken window. See this guy. Fuck him up. These guys are pretty quick if you get close to them. Gotta do good timing just like that. Make sure they don't hit you. But they'll throw knives and stuff at you. Don't fall down there because you'll die. So let's go even higher. This part is the first of many very difficult parts in this level. Especially since I'm not doing a shield. Because he will throw knives at you like that. Ow. Well, that was easy. But anyway, you want to cut that. Looks like I already did, somehow. It'll drop the chandelier down there and give us some items that we will collect later. Slow and steady. Maybe not. Ooh, drink up. Oh, God. The joys of a giant weapon. You try to swing and you just fall off. Okay, decided to don my fun little gargoyle helmet in honor of our gargoyle friend that we just killed. And I put on the Elite Knight set because I wanted a little more armor while I'm up here because I can't exactly roll very well or dodge up in these rafters. I'm sure somebody out there can, but that ain't me. Doom, 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 doom. There we go. Make sure you don't fall off that part, because that's super annoying when that happens. Go down the ladder. You could go down to the floor or get a little bit closer going down those stairs, but not much for us there. So we'll come out here. Turn this crank. This is kind of a cool little mechanic too. It gets annoying pretty quick when you have to wait for this thing, but there. And now, oh, we have a buddy. It's another gargoyle. I'm not really sure why they reused these bosses. Especially twice in this level, I don't really get that, but this one's a little bit easier. You can have him fall down there and do a jumping attack on him. Gargoyle halberd's pretty good if you like halberds. I don't. I just like my big ass swords. So now we're gonna run up here. Put back on my quick guy stuff. So hopefully we can make it past these guys pretty easily. This part that we're coming up on is kind of famous as being one of the more annoying, cheap parts of the game. It's one of the few parts where it is kind of unfair. Ow. That wasn't unfair, that was just me not being good. See those giant arrows? It's the archers. The infamous archers. Can't block them. You can jump off like that. That's cool. I tried to press B to run. I'm pretty glad that they have the sprint and jump back button is the same thing. Okay, let's try this again. Anyways, as I was saying, you can't block them with your shield, even if I had one that I was using, because it'll just knock you off this buttress. You can go to the left and kill that one if you want, but this is the one you want. Oh. You fell off. That's awesome, because I was really worried. Normally you can just parry those guys pretty easily, but since I don't have the shield, or I can't do that when I'm two-handing the sword, I thought that would be kind of a problem. So sometimes Dark Souls hands you lemonade already mixed. That was pretty clever, right guys? So as soon as you get in here, you use this bonfire. I mean, as soon as you get in here.
Oh, there you are. You've
Oh,
been
hello.
quiet, Smough summoning us. Anytime you see my... You've left me with quite an impression.
Whatever, dude. Can't really level up. Let's reverse our hollowing. There we go. Now the flame is kindled. And also now I'm probably going to get invaded. Since I am human. This dude come after me. Again, your best bet with these guys is normally to parry them, but this big old sword just have to do. I don't want to go in there because there's a Titanite demon. Not sure how this door's already open unless the phantom that invaded me earlier got it. Sorry, I was having connection issues. I got invaded and then the person would lag out. So I cut that part. They must have opened that door because normally you have to go upstairs and do that. It saves me a bit of trouble. Fucking halberd knights. The worst. Unless you get around behind them. Then they're not so bad. These guys are good for farming a lot of souls. If you time it right, you can just stomp that guy thusly. What's in here? The Silver Knight armor, it's got good lightning resist. But other than that, it's not really remarkable. Most of the baddies here are resistant to lightning, so. But what I want to do is go over here and see the giant blacksmith. Because that's a big part of what we're trying to do here, is to get the giant armor. It is essential to our build. So we'll go see the giant blacksmith. Big dude, little hammer. What up, pimp? And there's a chest back here too. Hawk ring for bows and such, which I don't really use. I'm just going to break everything, because why not? I'm going to make this a lightning Zweihander. Yeah. I know most of the things are slightly resistant to lightning, so maybe I should have waited on that. Maybe it doesn't make a difference. Who knows? So what I really want, and he sells a lot of your key upgrade components. This is all very expensive. So maybe I can use some of my souls and buy some of this stuff, huh? Let's do that. Okay, so what I did was bought the giant armor and giant gauntlets. I also bought the helmet because I wasn't paying attention. I don't really need that. But these are all part of our build, so I figured I might as well pick them up. Yeah, maybe the giant helmet isn't so bad. It's heavier, but... So we got medium roll. I don't know if I can get fast roll with the FAP ring or not. Let's see. You know, I'm going to put it on. We're going to use it. Might as well. Can't take that ring off, or it's going to... it'll break if you take it off. Can I put that on? Nope. Oh, so close. Not really. We'll just keep leveling that endurance. I'm okay with medium roll. Doesn't bother me. Does it bother you guys? Don't care. Since we're over here, let's go ahead and try to fight the boss. I'm sure I know how it's going to turn out, but, you know, never hurts to try. These guys hit pretty freaking hard, so you really got to be careful. Oops. So I throw a throwing knife instead of drinking an Estus. Smart. Ooh, he doesn't like that. Lightning's Y-handed though. Oh! He was winding up to do an area of effect, so it's good that I managed to smack him before he did that. Let's open this gate. It's like a little shortcut. Although not really, because if you run straight in, I don't know. Whatever, it's good to have it open. Shut up. I'm going to kill this guy, and then I'm going to summon Solaire. You don't like that. Definitely don't get hit by that. That'll jack you up. But it's good to kill these guys before you summon Solaire, otherwise he gets focused on them and he's down to half health before you even start the boss fight. This upcoming boss is probably my favorite boss battle. It's really tough. Can be super frustrating at times. It's if you summon Solaire and another player, it's pretty trivial, but praise the sun. Because there's two of them. Two dudes that you gotta fight at once. What a bunch of crap. Come on, go. When I first finally beat these guys, it took me so many tries. I ran out of humanity, so I couldn't summon, and then I just beat them by myself. I think out of sheer spite. Oh, there's another summon sign. Cool. So this will be fun. Assuming I can summon. It failed. Of course it did. Dark Souls 1, your matchmaking system is the best. Let's try this guy. Yes. That little ding you hear is PvP Watchdog. It'll make that noise when someone connects. There's a on-screen display that'll show their name and stuff, but leave that off for recording purposes. You using the Drake sword? What the fuck? Okay, well. Let's do this. So you go into this nice hall. See this big motherfucker with a big old hammer. And then there's another dude with a big old spear. Whoever you defeat first, the second one will go to full health and get bigger and stronger. So don't waste time trying to, you know, split them up. Fighting a large Ornstein is difficult. Ornstein is the skinny guy. He's a lot harder to fight in his big form, so I'll let Solaire and our trusty player helper there take him out while I just keep the big dude distracted. Big Ornstein would be especially hard for me because he's pretty resistant to lightning. So big Smough, he gains some lightning resistance, but I don't think it's as big of a deal as... God damn it, Solaire. This guy's just doing a terrible job. Probably because you really shouldn't be playing with that freaking Drake sword anymore. Hopefully Solaire is keeping the big dude busy, because I'm certainly not paying attention to what's going on over there. Oh good, now they're all over here. Kill him. Oh. Use the columns to your advantage. As you can see, this big dude has a tough time getting around him, so you can usually get some good cover. Okay, so now he dead. And whichever one you kill last that becomes big, you get their armor and such, so do what you want with that. I don't really care about getting Ornstein's armor or the Leo ring, which is super helpful if you're having like a dex-based character with rapiers or piercing weapons. The Leo ring really boosts your attack power. Alright, so now he's all... Oh! It's a bad timed thing. His big, Smough's big deal is he will jump and do a big butt stomp. And you really need to roll away when you see him gear up for that, because it's got a big area of effect, lightning, like right here. It really does a lot of damage. It's probably going to kill Solaire. Well, for that guy being a scrub with the freaking Drake sword, he's doing pretty well on health management. Can't really complain. I'll take what I can get. I also like that I'm stun locking freaking Smough with this Zweihander. Just can't do nothing. Really don't want to get greedy though. Whoop his, just three of us just wailing on this guy. Poor Smough. Oh, I'll let Solaire get the victory on that. Praise the sun, bro. 50,000 souls. First try, beating ONS, not a bad deal. I mean, we had some help, which makes it a lot easier. The boss fight was kind of designed to have some assistance, so I figure I'm just doing what they want me to do. Walk in here. Lots of funny messages like amazing chest ahead and all that, because ta-da.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead.
Oh, chosen undead.
Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn, and since the day of father I bequeath the Lord Vessel to thee.
Lord Vessel. It's huge. Lets you switch between bonfires. It's great.
Thou shalt end it, visitor.
Okay. If you really want to, you can shoot her with an arrow. Spoiler alert, she disappears. The sun goes away. You find out that it's actually dark and destroyed here. Just like everywhere else in Lordran. And it's all an illusion. But I'm going to keep it up like this, because this is a pretty good spot to grind for levels later on, and throw down a summon sign, you get about 30,000 souls for helping someone beat this boss. So but anyways, that was it. That's Anor Londo in a nutshell. I mean, there's a few other things to do here that we'll probably come back for, but we'll go ahead and call it in terms of this episode. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. We're going to go to the New Londo Ruins.